First of all, let's talk about how I should have done this video at least 5 hours ago, 5 or 6 hours ago. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but I feel like first of all I look pale. I don't know. I feel like I look light skin. Second of all, I look like my eyes feel like they're red-ish. It's 3 in the morning here, y'all. I've just been up watching YouTube videos. I was gonna record this earlier, but I got some phone calls and which led to more phone calls and it just delayed the process and then I was tired. But then I'm like, no, let me go ahead and get the recording out of the way. So I can go ahead and edit it and get it uploaded because these things usually take a long ass time to upload. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this the fuckery that has been the entire season of Bad Girls Club. Miami season 11. What's this episode called? The Queens of Key West. Child, these I almost didn't do this episode, y'all, because of the level of fuckery, but there's just something, there's like a general idea that just needs to be addressed when we go through this play by play, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this because I feel like I did take like hella notes. Well, not that many, more than a little bit less than I thought, but let's see. Where do I want to start with this? Teresa. Let's start with you because the show starts with you. You and this whole loyalty thing. You try to be like, oh well, I don't really know Janelle that well, and my loyalty relies with the other girls. What does that have to do with anything? Honestly, you and Janelle, as from what you claim, had a genuine connection. You thought she was funny. You thought she was this. You thought she was that. And just because the other girls who you're friends with or may have been closer with, just because them and Janelle have a problem, I don't see how that equates to you and Janelle having a problem. I don't see why it was that when Tiana got up into in Janelle's face, you felt the need to uh grab the phone and hang it up on her and saying, well, we're just going to keep hanging the phone up, da 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 da. And you felt some sort of way because she said that she called y'all broke bitches. She wasn't even talking to you. Clearly, she wasn't talking to you because you were the only bitch that she could talk to. So why would she call you a broke bitch? And it's like, because I've had situations like this piss me off in particularly because I had a situation like this back in high school where I had initially I had me and a friend, okay, and this friend started to date someone, right? And because they were dating, I got to know the person that my friend was dating really well, and they became a friend of mine as well. So my friend and the other person break up, right? So me and the person that they were dating, we still have our own, relationship, but my friend tried to regulate and say that, oh, try to tell the person that they were dating that, oh, you can't talk to Jamar anymore because that's my friend, he's not yours. And I had to get her together like, bitch, I don't care what happened between you and such, that's between y'all. We have our own relationship that's separate from you. So just because y'all ain't friends no more has nothing to do with our relationship. And that's how I feel about this whole Teresa situation, sorry. And I'm like, if she really felt some sort of way, like she had loyalty to the girls, but I guess if she really did like Janelle, if that was genuine, she could have stopped Tiana and be like, okay, you know what, wait, maybe we could talk this out. Let's, hear out her side of the story, or let her, let's just all act like our age, okay? Because y'all acting like some motherfucking 12-year-olds in this freaking house. It's really annoying. This whole episode, this whole series and season has just been one big headache, and it's just like dealing with these girls. I just don't get it. But Janelle, as much as the shit that you going through, girl, you a good one, cause. But the thing about you that I don't really like is that, granted, you're being strong and you're showcasing, that kind of strength. That's all admirable and all that good stuff. But when you was in that phone room and talking to your friend, talking about how pretty you were, and they did a close-up of those edges, or lack thereof, and those drawn-on pencil eyebrows, No. Mm-mm. No. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Is just no. But moving on to this episode, they have this stripper competition, and well, not a competition, but they're taking the strip class, and Jasmine is. Well, I think everybody went except for Janelle. Jasmine is working it. Pretty much every other girl is working it, and Teresa is really working it. Teresa was spinning around that shit like she did that shit for a fucking living. Is Teresa a stripper? Did they say that to be? Girl, I don't remember. But Teresa was going ham. Tiana. Tiana has as much sex appeal as a broomstick, I said on my Twitter, because she was grinding and it looked. I was about to say something disrespectful to a group of people, but the shit just didn't look right. And girl, you need to never go near a pole or stick ever of any kind ever again, because I I just felt uncomfortable watching you, and I'm sure America agrees. So, none of the girls are deciding to talk to Janelle, all because of the whole altercation that happened between her and Tiana. Which, in case, all of this is stemming mainly from this juice shit. And y'all are sitting here talking about how Janelle was making this big deal about some juice. Bitch, I don't care if it costed 50 cents. If that shit is mine, you respect me and my shit and ask me for it. You don't just help yourself to my shit. Unless you have already went out and bought a supply to replace it, you need to keep your motherfucking hands off. Like, that's the shit I was feeling Janelle on that. So, and they was reading her talking about some, oh, it's just $2. You broke. Why can't you just go and buy you some other shit? Well, why couldn't y'all just taken those same $2 and bought your own shit? Why are you using mine? And then y'all talking about Janelle making this such a big deal. Y'all are still not talking to her for that same situation. Y'all the ones making the shit linger on. Like, it was really just juice, but now y'all sitting here just being petty and stupid. And Gigi, fuck you, Gigi. In Sarah's words, fuck you, Gigi. Gigi up here talking about some when they at this damn club. Oh, you can't be here with us. You can't be in our VIP room. Gigi, we all know that Oxygen pays for your VIP rooms, and the last time I checked, Janelle was a member of this cast also. So, I'm not sure who you thought you were trying to regulate who can and cannot be in the VIP. I don't know where you got that idea from, but you just look stupid, and y'all just trying to isolate her and try to make her want to go home. It just make whenever bad girls try to do this and they try to turn the entire house against somebody, it just makes them all look collectively weak, and it just makes the other person who is outcasted. It makes the people who watch more attached to that person because they feel sorry for the person. They look at the rest of y'all like a bunch of bullying bitches, and nobody's gonna like you. like who did Gigi think she was? Really, bitch? You hard faced bitch in the words of Mona Simone? Like, for real? Get the fuck out of here. Now, this is where the big supposed blow up happens, y'all. So, after they come from this club, Gigi gets all up in Janelle's face. Now, see, as what Ashley said on her review, Gigi, this is where you went wrong. This is where you didn't think. You went up into Janelle's room. I guess you really didn't think she was going to do anything because she hadn't done anything thus far with the whole Tiana water thing and everybody getting all up in her face. She didn't really do much. Didn't really too much do anything. So you walked up in there with your long ass earrings on. You had your little hat on, okay, and you was all up in her face talking about some. I don't want you in my motherfucking VIP. I don't want you, just popping off at the mouth. And then she got up and walked away. Janelle finally decided that enough was enough, and I guess she just reached her breaking point. Now, Janelle, it was not bad girl of you to wait until her back was turned. Now, I understand that when somebody's in your face, you just want to give them the sense of that they are not really affecting you. But I understand that, like, when she just walked away, I guess something within Janelle snapped, and that's when she you know, retaliated. But yeah, you should have done that while she was in your face. That boiling point should have been hit while she was here. So you could have just upperchucked that bitch just like that, and then her whole hard faced mouth jaw line probably would have been a line straight. But either way we go, you know, this is when everybody decides to, well, Janelle and Gigi are having this little scuffle, right? This little scuffle. So they get separated for like a quick second, right? Why is it, Lord help me, why is it that Teresa brings her ass over and pulls Janelle's hair and almost kicks her in the face, supposedly, from what the producer said happened, with her heel? And I'm just like, bitch, where the fuck did you come from? Teresa is huffing and puffing over a bitch that did nothing to you at all. She talked to you and confided in your ass, and you pull her hair and try to kick her in the face? It's too late. I just can't deal with these bitches. All the original hoes needs to be, this whole cast just needs to be wiped out and just restarted, because even, at first I was thinking, the replacements are going to make it interesting, but the replacements are starting to get just as bad as the originals, to be honest. And Andrea comes in next week. I saw the interview that Mona Simone did with Andrea. I can't really remember a lot about what she said because I tried not to watch a lot of the reviews or the interviews because I wanted to compare it to what I saw on the TV and let them kind of fill in the blanks. But Andrea seemed really cool. She seemed like a real down to earth chick, and I hear that her and Janelle kind of joined forces. But I just need some kind of sense. Somebody with some motherfucking sense in this episode or in this season, because nobody in this shit is of right mind or is a bad bitch. The baddest bitch was Sarah. She was the baddest bitch on the motherfucking show, and once they kicked her off, it's just been downhill since. Secondly, after the whole Janelle and Gigi altercation, why the fuck was Shanaye walking up in there, walking like a motherfucking wild banshee off her fucking leash, yelling and shit, talk about some, it's over, you going home, you doing this, you doing that. She's swinging her hair all around, doing all this motherfucking extra shit for what? This ain't have nothing to do with you. Okay? You came into the house cool as fuck originally, and everybody liked you. We thought you was gonna be a down to earth chick. She was gonna kind of give that realness to the cast. Nope. Ever since Janae's been in there, Janae, girl. Ever since Shanae has been in there, only thing Shanae's ever talked about is Janelle and how she wants her to go home. That's all her lines say is how much I want Janelle to go home and how she doesn't deserve to be here. All this other nonsense. So you were doing the utmost. I just wanted somebody to shoot you with a motherfucking tranquilizing dart so you can calm the fuck down, because you was just doing the most for some shit that had nothing to do with you. So after that, Teresa's in the back with Jazz Monet talking about I'm gonna go home tomorrow, I'm gonna fight her, and I'm gonna go home for some shit. I'm like, what? Teresa, bye. If you want to go home, get the fuck out then, because I'm tired, because y'all bitches just, I really could give a fuck about either one of y'all going home at this point. I really want to wipe the entire cast member list clean and start over and actually find some bad bitches for the show, because this shit's really getting annoying. And this season, the way they promoted it made it seem like this was about to be like one of the best seasons ever, but child, bye, they tried it with this. And lo and behold, she did get sent home. The producer said that she almost kicked Janelle in the face with her heel, which is too close to her eye. Which, if you guys remember, is the same reason why Jennifer went home last season for her against Rocky. So, I guess they staying true to that. So, Teresa went home. Everybody was sad, and I gave no fucks. So the girls go out to this club, right? And while they're out, of course, all the other girls and Janelle's by herself again. They see Zuli from season 9 and Rocky from season 10. Like, they're an item now. So, they're coming over and introducing themselves, to all the girls and whatnot, and they notice that Janelle is all by herself, and so they go over there and they start talking. And y'all know Janelle and Rocky are kind of, kindred spirits because, Rocky was another one of the single girls where pretty much the whole house was against her and, she had to stand her ground and stand on her own. So she and Zuli was giving Janelle, advice on how she's to handle the situation, make sure they don't you don't give up, make sure they don't get you kicked out of the house, don't let them drive you out of the house, things of that nature. And, of course, Janelle's telling them about, what Gigi did and this, that, and the fourth. And the girls are coming in there reading and want to look at Rocky and talk about how she doesn't know the reasons why they don't like her and this, that, and the fourth. And y'all don't even have real reasons why you are treating the girl the way that she did. When she really did nothing to y'all. All she did was retaliate from the bullshit that you guys did to her. Now, not that I'm saying that, I'm necessarily team Janelle, but I'm just team sensible bitch. Like, the shit that y'all doing don't make no damn sense. Y'all are mad at her for shit and trying to call her shit when y'all are... it's late. I'm so mad. I can't even get my damn sentences right. But I'm sure y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. Y'all doing all this and trying to make her seem like she's... this horrible person when all she did was try to stand up for herself by getting some goddamn juice. That's pretty much it. And y'all trying to make tell Rocky and come at Rocky talk about, oh, she don't know what's going on. She this, she's not really. Y'all some hating ass bitches. Are y'all mad because Rocky likes Janelle and not y'all? Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure that's what it is because y'all was just so fucking salty. Okay? Y'all are probably big fans of Rocky, and because she was giving y'all no motherfucking play, y'all tossed her to the side. I mean, who wouldn't want to go for, the girl? Who wants to hang around with the bitches who are bullying this one girl in the house? And they can clearly see that the other girl is not going around doing anything to nobody else. Well, that's always I love Rocky. I love Rocky. A lot of people didn't like Rocky when she was in the house, but I loved her ever since she walked into that bitch. Ever since she walked into the bitch last season, I was in love with Rocky. And I wanted to know, did anybody else have this thought? Okay, I wanted to know if I was just alone in the room. Is it just me, or is Tiana, as the season goes on, Tiana's starting to look more and more and act more and more like Valentina? Is it just me? It might be just me. I might just be alone in the room, but it is what it is. But not last, of course, but the next thing that happens is they're going to this drag show. These two girls, well, they're not girls, but girl, come into the house in their drag get-ups, and they tell them that they're going to be going to Key West, Florida. Now, this is just like last season. Where did they go? I can't remember where they went. They went somewhere in Atlanta or last season. They went somewhere. I cannot remember where they went. But if y'all remember where it was in the comments, y'all remember Paula was one of the people that was going around talking about how excited she was to go to such and such. I can't remember. But it was like literally within the same state and just like down the road. Everybody's talking about they're going to Key West and everybody's all excited and shit. I'm like Ashley said, it's just a different city in the same state that y'all are in. It's literally down the road. And it probably looks just... I mean, I've been to Key West, but that was a long time ago. I really don't even remember it. But, I mean, I would imagine Key West looks the same as Miami, where y'all are at now. So, why? Whatever. Anyway, so they're at Key West, and they have to do in this drag competition, right? And they have to pair each other up by 2. So they're going to each go up, in pairs of 2, and they're going to perform the drag show. And the best couple that wins $250. And so, who were the matchups? It was Janelle and Stephanie. And speaking of Tiana, she said, "Oh, I don't like this whole two-person random pick thing because I know if I get picked up with Janelle, I'm gonna be petty." Tiana, you're already a struggling lesbian. Let's not. You just are just declining. Your whole character and likeliness is just declining. Okay, you and this approach that you made for Gigi, the last episode kind of turned some people off. Now you're trying to be a bully to Janelle is turning people off. And then you had the nerve to tweet like, oh my god, nobody likes me. You think? Why the fuck would we like you? Like, anyway, moving on. So the sorry, my throat dry. So the couples we had was Janelle and what's that bitch name? Stephanie. We had Shanaye and Tiana. Was it? Girl, I can't remember the damn couples for for the sake of time. The thing that I wanted to touch up on was two of them. I can't remember who it was now at this point. I think it was Gigi and God, who was it? Jazz Monet. I think it was Gigi and Jazz Monet that walked out there with their non-titties, shaking them with like the little plastic thing over their areolas and the nipples. And was trying to just shake it around and be all sexy and shit. I'm like, no God. Y'all, neither one of y'all have not an ounce of boob, and that's just was disrespectful to those of us who are not blind. And Shanaye. This well, we know Janae, well not Janae, Janelle. I don't know why I keep calling her Janae. Janelle and Stephanie were the ones to win the contest, and everybody was mad. We all get that. But rewinding back to Shanaye, bitch, what the fuck were you doing on that stage? Shanaye tried to invoke her inner gay. Her voguing looked like this. This is what Shanaye was trying to serve you up on the goddamn stage. What the fuck is that, Shanaye? I'm sorry, y'all. It's already late for one, and then secondly, this episode just pissed me off in general. So I'm gonna be more angry and just irritated in this review than normal. It's not. It's probably not going to be as entertaining and funny as the other ones, because I'm just over it in general for this whole. I just. I just. I'm just as I'm just. I just don't know. I don't know what more I can say about it. And then this was the shit. This I forgot. I think I missed this part. Y'all are dumb as fuck. Why? Because when y'all were sitting around eating, everybody else was eating but Janelle. And they was wondering, why aren't you eating your food? Janelle says, I don't like shrimp cooked like this. And they said, well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with the shrimp? She said it tastes like Gulf water. Do you know these bitches was like, what the fuck is Gulf water? You mean like Jazz Monet and the goddamn confession? You mean like the little ponds on the golf course that the water gets stuck in? Like, are you stupid? I'm like, are they serious? Do they really think that it's golf water, like golf course? She was referring to the fucking Gulf of Mexico, not golf, the sports. I was just like, this is the straw. This is the last straw. I can't do this. Y'all, this season is driving me up the wall. I can't. They thought that she was talking about golf, like the golf course water. She was talking about the Gulf of Mexico. That Gulf water. And she knows because she's from Houston. So, yeah, the people who around here know about the Gulf of Mexico and The Galveston beach waters are not the best. So if anything tastes like that, then mm-mm, mm-mm. But all these bitches were sitting around trying to clown her when all of y'all sitting up there looking stupid. Like y'all know Janelle. I know Janelle was saying that she was really, really smart, given what she may look like, she's really, really smart. So I'm like, are y'all sure that this is the bitch that needs to be the one that's teamed up on? Because all y'all look stupid. She made all y'all look stupid talking about some damn golf water. Ciao. Anyways, that's pretty much the episode, you guys. This whole episode was about how everybody is pretty much jealous and hating on Janelle for various unknown reasons. Everybody seems to have a problem with Janelle that they can't even name. For real, for real. The only problem that they may have is that she doesn't try to suck up to y'all and follow y'all. Behind y'all every move. She's not going to kiss your asses. Granted, again, I'm saying I'm not necessarily team Janelle because Janelle does a lot of shit that I don't like too. But y'all doing shit that makes me ignore what Janelle got going on. I'm just going to say it like that. But anyways, I'm done with this review, y'all. I'm hoping when Andrea comes in next week that she kind of gives me some hope and something to look forward to. Because from the first episode, from the previews, it looks like she stirs up shit very quickly. Very quickly. And probably because when she comes in there, she automatically is attracted to, Janelle, and they don't understand why it is that they don't like her. And so they kind of make a bond, so that automatically turns the other girls against her. And you see at the end, Jasmine tries to call her out saying, hey, I want to fight you. Meet me outside. Bitch, Jasmine, we already seen how you fight. You can't fight for shit. You fight like a motherfucking windmill. Bitch, girl, goodbye. I hope you can fight, bitch. I've heard you can fight, so we're gonna see. But anyways, I don't want this video to go on any longer than what it has. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Let me know what y'all think about the season so far. Do y'all think this season is any good? Do y'all still want these reviews to go on? I'll probably still talk about it if there's really something that I want to say. Like, I really just want to address how stupid these bitches are and how motherfucking immature they are. Now, if they do another motherfucking episode like this where they're just all being dumb bitches, there's no need to read a review on it. I'll just be saying the same thing over and over again. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching and commenting and, subscribing and all good things like that. Make sure before you click off this video, make sure that you like the video. Comment your thoughts on the video, share the video, tweet it out on your Facebook and Twitters and Instagrams, however, which way that you want to share it. And make sure you tell somebody else to subscribe, all right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.